A Jmix exclusive.
Hello all, it's Jmix here with TupacNation.net, and this installment is part 3 of the Jmix Year in Review 2013, where I'm putting up the best quotes and comments from my interviews over the year 2013. I want to thank all my YouTube subs and viewers, and I'm going to go ahead and jump into part 3 of the Jmix Year in Review. Coming in at number 10 is Cocaine on Was Tupac Happy at Death Row Records. Do you think Pac was unhappy where he was?
Well, I ain't gonna say yay and nay, but I would have the public do your homework, because my thing is I'm not, it's only so much that I can tell the public out there, because I keep it very diplomatic about my movement. So as far as that, I would ask the audience to use your assessment, because there's a lot of conspiracy theories out there, but just use your own judgment and you make the choice.
You were talking about fortune and fame. Was this for the One Nation album?
Yeah. Yep.
Did Pac explain the concept behind the One Nation album, what it was for?
Oh, man, that concept started, we was in the trailer at what you call the movie set, at Tupac's movie set. I forget what the movie had with Jim Belushi.
Gang related.
Yeah, he was like, Cocaine, I want you and Spice, my niggas, to be a part of my new label. My new label. Now that lets you know if he happy or sad. But he said my new label, meaning his alone. To get on this thing called One Nation, man. And I'm like, man, anything you want, because besides him being the most cracking motherfucker in the world at that time, that was my homeboy. That was our homeboy. You know what I'm saying?
Much love to Cocaine, and be sure to check out Shut the Fuck Up and Cut the Check, which will be released on January 14th. So be sure to keep your eyes out on the iTunes on that one. That rolls us into clip number 9. Clip number 9 is Lance Pierre talking about Tupac in the studio.
Before I knew of the Tupac Shakur, the rapper, I saw him on the big screen. So, he's a big dude. Okay, so I'm in the studio, and we're at Can-Am Studio A up front, and Studio A was structured in such a way to where it seemed like the console was on a stage. Okay, and I told you about these unsigned artists. Sometimes even come on up to Studio A because Tupac is in there and they want to see Tupac. Well, there was one time when this kid, I don't know his name, I don't know who he was or whatever, he came to the studio, and he must have, I don't know what it was. This guy, Tupac asked him a question. He stopped the music because he didn't know who the guy was. He's in his session. And he's like, what are you doing here? Who are you? Who brought you here? Anybody know this guy? Why are you in my session? And the guy, I seen this guy drop down on his knees and say, please don't beat me up or whatever. And it was kind of sad, because it was like, dude, what are you doing? Nobody thinking about nothing like that, but he brought it up. He grabbed Tupac's hand, kissed his ring, and I think that pissed him off. I think that actually pissed off Tupac, and basically what Tupac did was have like Muta, Napoleon, he's like, take him outside, and they kind of like started beating on this guy. This guy ran out of the studio, and I've never seen him since.
Much love to the homie Lance Pierre. Clip number 8 is Danny Boy on Tupac almost drowning in Cabo San Lucas. Is it true that Tupac almost drowned?
Yes, Tupac almost drowned. He sure did. Sure did.
Can you tell us what happened?
What happened was, man, him and Suge is was a big jokester, and being so big, a lot of people would give him a lot of challenges that they think he couldn't pass. And they jumped off of the boat, P-Funk, and they were, trying to see if who's gonna if Pac could get to the other side, and or if Sugar get to the other side, and Sugar outswim Pac, and the next thing you know, we see Pac going down in the water.
One love to Danny Boy, and expect to hear more from him on my channel. That brings us to clip number 7. And once again making the list is Tommy D. And this clip is on Was Machiavelli Made in 7 Days? And Tommy's thoughts on the Machiavelli demo tape. Is it a fair assumption that the Machiavelli album was recorded in 7 days?
Probably. It happened so fast. Yeah, I mean, we just did that stuff like that, One could say yes. I would agree with that. I could say it was tracked in 7 days, for sure.
Did you hear the 3-Day Theory demo leak? And was there ever a Machiavelli demo?
Yeah, I don't know where this word Machiavelli demo is coming from, because there's no such thing as a demo. There's no such thing as a fucking demo. Either you record or you're not recording, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, maybe somebody got, I don't know where all these DAT mixes came from and shit, but there's no such thing as a demo, man. We was cutting that shit to be released, not to be fucking playing, it was death row. Either way, we knew all this shit was going to come out one way or another, you know what I mean? Come on.
Shout out to Tommy D. And the final clip in this installment is with Young Noble, talking about the song Hail Mary and hearing it for the first time.
Only thing I really, like I said, man, some of that shit be a blur, man. Only thing I really remember about that song is I didn't like it. It was hella slow. It just felt like a church song to me. I don't know. For some reason, out of all the songs we recorded, that's the one I didn't like. So when we got back to the house and, days later we'd be just listening to the CDs or the tapes of the songs that we was recording, that would be a song that I would skip or fast forward. For some reason, I just didn't like Hail Mary. You know what I mean? But that was the first version we did of it. But when I heard the mix and master version, it was totally different. Like, the beat was more banging. They had the drops in it. It was just crazy. You know what I mean? So, when we first did it, I didn't like the shit. You know what I mean? But I love the mix and master version. And then when they start playing it on the radio, of course, I was really loving that. That was the first song, I heard myself on the radio. So that was, some real classic, amazing shit, because I didn't like it at all, and that's why I know, from that experience, it just taught me that once you make music, it's not for you. You know what I mean? It's for the people. You never know what the people may love or what they may not love. Like, you could put out a whole CD, and your least favorite song on the CD might be, the biggest record of your career. So, once you put out music, it pretty much ain't about you no more. Of course, you got to feel it first and foremost in your heart. But, once you put it out there, man, it really be up to the people,
Once again, this is Jmix here, and I want to thank everyone who watched this video. I really do appreciate everybody that views and comments, and I can't wait to see everybody on TupacNation.net. Thanks for watching, and part 4, the final part, is going to be up soon. So stay tuned to this channel right here. One love, everybody.
A Jmix exclusive.
What up, shut up?